So good evening, everyone. Today we are going to practice the group task session. So before we start, I request you to keep a piece of pen and paper with you so that in the first 5 minutes that will be given to you, you can take a brief of the problem statement and prepare your points accordingly. After the 5 minutes will be over, you will be given 15 to 20 minutes for the discussion of the problem statement and come to a conclusion based on that. So the remaining 15 to 20 minutes will be based on your group discussion and you have to conclude within that minute only. Once your time will be over, I will notify you to stop the discussion and conclude your discussion. Is that fine to all?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So, are you all ready with a piece of pen and paper?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, as soon as I share the screen, your timer will start. Okay, and once the timer will be started, the 5 minutes countdown will be beginning. Okay, so for the first 5 minutes, you will be given time to think about the problem statement and make your key points. Okay, and this group task I have kept it a little bit simple, but a logical approach to think from your side only. So I need inputs from your side. Okay, is there any question before I start sharing the screen?
No, sir.
Candidates other than these 8 candidates can please switch off their video or mic so that they may not interrupt between the group discussion. Okay. Someone muted me. I repeat the names once again. Raghuram, Srividya, Saurav, Shivansh, Arjun, Sankshet, Venkateshwaran and Yaduraj. Okay. So now I'm going to share the screen. As soon as I share the screen, your timer will start. I hope my screen is visible to you all. So this is your problem statement.
सर साइड का कट हो रहा है सर, राइट साइड का तो. यस सर. नो.
प्रॉपरली विजिबल था पहले भी वो.
Now you can start the discussion.
Hi all. My name is Raghuram.
Hello.
The given problem to us is there is a residential colony being built by government and being built by L&T, a order from government. And for that purpose, they have given order of 100 beds to a company called Twin Brother Furniture. So we need to plan for the requirement. And here the main thing we want to do in the GT is that to prioritize the order which was provided. So in this, the first priority which I want we should be giving is that minimizing the time should be the first option, because the main because it's directly given in the problem that the delay in any of the project timeline will lead to the reputation of the company. And I think we can do that by helping the workers, giving the manpower the overtime from the manpower and the respective incentives for that overtime. And I think that we should start in that manner. I open the discussion to the floor for the discussion. Yeah.
Yes, I
I am
agree
agree
with
with
you
your
that
point.
time should be
So
the
I
first
want to
priority
add point that
In
because
addition to that,
in
the
as given in the
we
problem,
also have to
we
focus on the
need
Uh,
minimizing
guys,
cost
anyone can
and
say, please.
hello, am I audible?
Yeah, Arjun.
Yep. So
in my
I
opinion, I agree with you that time should be the first priority because it is given in the problem statement that we should finish it in the least possible time. Otherwise, it will lead to the bad reputation of the company. So we can,
Yes.
and we have also given the condition that we can use as many resources and manpower at our flexibility. So we can
Yes.
make them overtime work and also increase the resources so that we can increase the speed of supply and we can finish it in least amount of time.
Yes.
so
And
Actually,
I
but
just
the
want to add
problem
a
is,
point. Yeah,
I am agree
Sankesh.
with you that within less time we should
to
be
uh,
provide
I would like to add that
unlimited.
since we need the minimization of the time. So what I want that our for this proper team management is required. Like we have to every individual effort is required. So we have to utilize the best effort for every individual. So we can
Yes.
make a proper report of every individual. We can plan a regular daily basis meeting at the end of the day that what every individual has done, and we can properly monitor and utilize the individual tasks so that if anyone is facing any issue, we can properly help and guide them accordingly, so that a proper team coordination will be done and proper utilization of time will be there, and we will be able to deliver our product within a uh, minimum time.
Yes, yeah,
Yeah,
Yaduraj. I think we can
I
use
am
SAP
agree
for
with
this
your point.
purpose.
Within a less time we should be provide a bed that is 100. So we should be doing it in
And
least time because we should
And
distribute we should distribute the team in a such a way, some of the focusing on the production and some of the quality control also, because the resources that is required to fabricate a bed within a minimum time is a basic need we should provide. So firstly we should focusing on minimizing time with the help of resources that is provided to fabricate the bed. So we should distribute a team in a such a way quality control and quality assurance, because this is the best way we should be distribute our team in a different section. Then after we should be prioritize order. Yeah.
yeah,
You want to
Saurabh.
but
Yeah.
माय फ्रेंड्स आई
Srivijaya,
थिंक
you are
फर्स्टली हमको
muted.
स्टार्ट करना चाहिए कि जो हमारा एक
Srivijaya,
हर
you are
किसी एक
muted.
हर एक कॉन्ट्रैक्ट की एक अमाउंट होता है, उस अमाउंट को पहले असेसमेंट करेंगे। फर्स्टली पहले प्रॉब्लम को तो फोकस करो ना, वन प्रॉब्लम पढ़ो कि क्वालिटी कैसे एश्योर करेंगे, मिनिमम टाइम कैसे देंगे, और उसके बाद में सारी चीजों को एक साथ नहीं कोरिलेट करते, एक एक पर बात करेंगे तो ज्यादा सही रहेगा।
yeah.
फर्स्ट
We
थिंग
should
मेरा मानना
address
ये
the
है भाई
parameter.
हाँ
कि हमको पहले
फर्स्ट
प्रॉब्लम
थिंग
को आइडेंटिफाई करना चाहिए।
Shivansh, the thing is,
हाँ
Shivansh, we want to prioritize, right? We have given that minimizing time is
यस
first one. We have
फर्स्ट
to go
थिंग
for the second one. What you think it might be much better
फर्स्ट
one?
थिंग इफ आई
We
एम
should know
ओनर ऑफ
that
a
I think
company,
how
everybody
then
should give
first
how
their
you are
thing
going
opinion
to
first about
minimize the
what should be
time.
the first
First, we have
option.
to know that the problem is about the raw material which are placed
Yeah,
are
we
near or far. So first, we have to know
द
the
फर्स्ट
problem.
थिंग कंसीडर द बजट कि हम उस जो हमारा
Budget should
कॉन्ट्रैक्ट
be
है उस
known because
बजट
it's
में
a
हम
government project.
बेस्ट रॉ मटेरियल हमको कहाँ से मिल सकता है। अब बेस्ट रॉ मटेरियल के लिए जो हमारे एग्जिस्टिंग कॉन्ट्रैक्टर हैं या जो हमारे सप्लायर हैं उनसे हम कॉन्टेक्ट करेंगे कि आप हमको 100 बेड की रिक्वायरमेंट है, आप हमको जल्दी से रॉ मटेरियल दे सकते हो या नहीं दे सकते हो। इन केस वो मना कर देता है तो वो क्या क्या करना है उसके सॉल्यूशन। तो हमको अपने ऑप्शंस में रखने पड़ेंगे, 2-3 कॉन्ट्रैक्टर से कॉन्ट्रैक्टर टू सप्लायर से बेसिकली कि हमको ये रॉ मटेरियल चाहिए, बेस्ट क्वालिटी के चाहिए, विद इन प्राइस, तो प्राइस भी ज्यादा
within
ऊपर
optimum
नीचे
price and optimum time.
नहीं होना चाहिए। अब सेकंड बात आती है कि
Yes,
टाइम को
so
कैसे
I agree with
मिनिमाइज
Shivansh
करेंगे।
here.
उसके लिए
In
एडवांस मशीनरी यूज कर
also,
सकते हैं। फॉर एग्जांपल हमारे भी मैनुअल सॉ यूज कर रहे हैं, बाय इलेक्ट्रिक सॉ, उसके
But Shivansh, in
इलेक्ट्रिक
the
सॉ
given problem, we have known that we have only manpower. There is no
नहीं
need to
नहीं
use machinery. We
we
cannot
we have
add.
to minimize the time,
We
minimize
have
the
to
time। अगर
use
हम
the project for government project, Gramin Ghar Yojana. You cannot use high machineries. It will increase the cost.
electric saw is very common and nowadays everyone is using।
Okay, I think
हाँ
that's a
Here
good
I would
idea.
like
That's
to
not the
add the point
I think
हाँ
that
yes.
here I would like to add the point, along with minimizing the time, we need to concentrate on giving the best quality, ensuring the safety and also the cost. So for that, I suggest that we can divide ourselves into various teams. And first, the team, a certain team will look after the planning and scheduling, and they will be after the way how the raw materials can be obtained and how they have to contact the team who is giving the raw materials and at what time we need to get the things. And the next team can look after the safety issue, like going into the detail engineering part and knowing how we can ensure safety in making this. And along with that, the quality and the minimum cost of production can be looked after the cost and scheduling team. So I feel in this way we'll be able to meet the deadline in all the possible ways.
I
yes
just want to
yes
clarify
exactly।
one thing, guys.
that's a
Just
good
one thing.
idea, Trey.
Yeah, we
The
should have
thing
to
is,
prioritize
we
the
have
order.
to prioritize the order.
Okay.
That is the main thing in the question. We can do all
First
those
thing,
teaming thing, but
we can
first we
also do like
prioritize
one
it.
by one. Everybody should give the priority, like, and we
first
can
हाँ,
do
is
the
first
collection
first
we
system
have
like
priority
went with
quality,
priority, this is the
quality,
second priority.
time and money,
no. We have to
minimum cost।
prioritize the
Okay,
points.
one
Like
First we go
given
with
that
the
we have
पॉइंट
minimum
फर्स्ट
time.
इंश्योर द क्वालिटी। हम क्वालिटी को
Uh,
क्वालिटी से compromise नहीं करना, विद इन टाइम एंड विद इन
no, all
प्राइस।
within time. I
Within
agree,
time,
but we have to prioritize it.
without compromising on the quality.
Here,
One
the
way of
major issue
minimizing the
is with
cost
the
of production
reputation.
will be to buy in bulk. When we buy bulk quality items, we can get some price of like discount, and also we can buy it from one place and assemble at the site. When we assemble at the site, we can ensure that the beds each bed is like we can complete it one by one. They can see that we are working, and that will help build the trust in us. Okay, so and also I agree with Sri Vidya. Safety is of very importance. So in ensuring the safety of the product, we also have to ensure the safety of the workers, and for that we can use our basic PPE equipments, goggle, safety hat and gloves, also safety boot, because we can know only when safety is ensured we can ensure like 100% workforce.
Yeah,
and to
Venkateshwar,
मैं
and
कहना
I
चाहता हूँ
think
कि अगर
जो मेरे
टाइम
पॉइंट
कंट्रोल
है,
कर रहा है
जो
हमको
मेरे पॉइंट है,
डेडलाइन,
I think we
मैं
are
ये
not
कहना चाहता हूँ कि अगर हमको
we have
आप
डेडलाइन
लोग
हमारी
एक चीज
चाहिए
भूल रहे
100
हैं,
more
नंबर,
options.
तो हमको सब डिवाइड
माय
करके एक ग्रुप्स
फ्रेंड्स,
को
the
आप लोग
deadline,
एक चीज भूल
within
रहे
a
हैं,
deadline we
आपके
should have to
पास ये सिंगल
provide the
प्रोजेक्ट नहीं है,
bed.
आप एक एग्जिस्टिंग मैन्युफैक्चरर हैं फर्नीचर के, तो उस हिसाब से सोचना है। हमारे पास सप्लायर भी हैं, हमारे पास इक्विपमेंट्स भी हैं, हमारे पास। अब प्रॉब्लम क्या है कि बड़े अमाउंट में ऑर्डर आ गया है, हमको उस पर्पज से देखना है। ये हम पहला प्रोजेक्ट नहीं कर रहे हैं। आप क्वेश्चन देखिए, वी आर मैन्युफैक्चरर,
इसी
ऑलरेडी
में मैं ऐड करना
मैन्युफैक्चर।
चाहता हूँ।
हाँ
जैसे कि आपने
तो
कहा कि हम बड़े मैन्युफैक्चरर हैं, मेरा मतलब ये है कि अगर
ऑलरेडी है,
टाइम को कम करना है, ऑप्टिमाइजली यूज
हाँ
करना है, तो
टाइम को
हमको
रिड्यूस
सब
करना
डिवाइड
है।
करना
यस
चाहिए
राइट
लोगों को
राइट।
अलग अलग ग्रुप्स में। एक ग्रुप हमारा बजट देख ले, एक ग्रुप हमारा डिजाइनिंग और एग्जीक्यूशन
राइट
देख ले, एक ग्रुप हमारा क्वालिटी कंट्रोल देख ले, और एक ग्रुप सुपरवाइजिंग देखते हुए करे, कि ताकि मैक्सिमम टाइम में मैक्सिमम टाइम
एब्सोल्युटली
वर्क
राइट।
यूज
ठीक,
कर पाए हमारे टाइम को।
guys, I think
अब
इसके
जो
लिए हम
मेरा
उसको
we
कहना
are
है, जो मेरा
deviating
कहना
from the
है,
We are
question.
not getting the
हाँ,
question.
जो
We
मेरा
are
can
कहना
not.
है,
discuss, we need to
बाय
identify or
एडवांस
prioritize these all
मशीनरी
four options.
फॉर एडवांस फॉर
Shivansh,
सेफ्टी,
Shivansh,
प्रोवाइड देम
just to
ट्रेनिंग। हाँ
sorry
यस
to
यस
cut you, Shivansh. The
यस
thing is, you
इसमें
have like the points are valid. The what we are telling is first we prioritize the things, then we can discuss for each priority what we cannot do.
Yes.
In that priority wise, first we thought of minimizing time. Second and last will be the minimizing the cost of production. In between, what we want to decide, the second one and third one, we have to finalize it, and then we
Second
can.
should be quality because we
Ensuring
cannot
safety
compromise on the
and then the
quality.
best
Ensuring quality
quality.
and
Quality
safety.
is
I
reduced, then
believe that
again that question
ensuring
that our
safety and then
reputation
the
will be less.
quality would come next.
सेफ्टी के लिए
Sorry to
अगर
interrupt.
हमारे पास
I am
हाईली
defending
After
स्किल्ड लेबर्स नहीं है
minimization
तो
of time,
फर्स्टली
we have
उनको
to
स्किल्ड
focus on the
बनाओ,
quality
उनके लिए
because
So
since it is a
उनके
leading
ट्रेनिंग प्रोवाइड करो.
manufacturer, so we want more
और
projects in future. So we
यस
have to maintain the quality.
और
So I
सेकेंड थिंग
really want to
टाइम
add
को
a point because
मिनिमाइजेशन
I'm
के लिए
disconnected.
Quality because
डिवाइड
So
ऑन द
in the
firstly,
बेसिस
we
ऑफ
should have
question
टास्क.
to.
we have to maintain the reputation of the
There is a
company.
two parameter we want to discuss. Firstly, we should be provide a bed within a deadline. Okay, so we should be
Yes.
minimizing
Yeah.
time is the best way we should be do that, because second one is the reputation of a company. So if we do not provide the best quality within a minimum time, it means we are decline our reputation. So this is a two condition we should have to focusing majorly. Then after we should have do that. Firstly, yeah, we should be distribute our team member in a such a way they can be finalize the budget, resources, and the operation and the distribution
Execution
also.
part.
That's the way the
Yeah,
company run. Okay.
Shaurabh,
So this is a two
yeah,
parameter we should be discussed.
yeah.
Yeah, and we after that we should prioritize the third and fourth one, because the prioritize the order within deadline we should
गाइस
be looking forward for
एक
that.
पॉइंट मैं और ऐड करना चाहूंगा. पहली चीज आप देख ले कि हाँ, अगर जो हमारे पास टाइम है, जो सफिशिएंट टाइम, अगर हमारे जो करंट रिसोर्सेज से अगर हम अपने टारगेट को अचीव कर सकते हैं तो हमको नया मैन पावर हायर करने की जरूरत भी नहीं है, नई मशीनरी की जरूरत भी नहीं है. इन सब चीजों की जरूरत कब पड़ेगी? जब हमारा डेडलाइन पास है, हमारे पास जो इनफ रिसोर्सेज नहीं है, देन वी कैन लुक फॉर फर्दर थिंग्स.
सही बात है. But like how it will be adding about the prioritizing of these 4 points, like that we want
First
to
should be the
understand.
minimizing the time.
First quality.
Second should be the quality.
Yeah.
For quality,
Same way, I am
Should be minimizing the time.
we can
Shivansh,
contact
Should
Everyone
be-
is agreed that first should be the time, right?
Yeah, according to me, that
Shivansh,
should be minimizing the time. Second should be
Yeah,
maintaining the
we should
quality.
minimizing
Third
the
should
time
be
with the help
maintaining
of
the
we distribute
safety,
our team
and
in a
fourth
different
should
group.
be minimization of the cost.
फॉर एग्जाम्पल आप 100 बेड को 2 दिन में बना के दे दो और वो 5 दिन भी ना चले तो इस प्रोजेक्ट का कोई मतलब हुआ नहीं हुआ ना.
Shivank, why you are
पर
adding the problem?
We want to
I
We are
feel
deviating from the problem.
this can be possible with the
You
help
are
of
using the
we
extreme
can be
condition.
distribute the team in a different
Okay,
section.
fine, guys. You can conclude now.
ओके
Sir,
सर मैं
I think
कंक्लूड करना
I
चाहूंगा.
would let
with the
We all
permission
agree
of the
that
team,
time
I
should
would
be
like to
first priority.
conclude the discussion.
ओके
Should I go?
yes
Yeah,
yes yes
as
Like
agreed
we
by
agreed,
everyone, like the
time should be the
first,
first
sir,
priority because we need to finish it in the least possible time, because to save the reputation of company. Second should be quality because we cannot compromise on the quality. Otherwise, again, it will lead to bad reputation of the company. Third, we can prioritize at safety to save. We should ensure safety of our workers, and fourth should be cost.
and
So,
I would like to add
do
the
you all
point
agree
here
with this?
I would
that
like
yes, sir, we agree with the priority order mentioned, but I would like to add the point that in order to achieve these four
mention solution
in the
mention
least
solution.
possible time, we have decided to divide the things accordingly.
Divide the
Each
group.
team
Divide the people in different groups.
yeah. Firstly, we should
divide
have
the
to
people
divide
into
the
different groups according to their strengths and the
Expertise.
area of the expertise.
Okay. Or also for minimizing the cost, we can use highly advanced machinery. So machinery will also
Okay,
reduce
yeah,
the cost
fine.
of
Fine,
production.
guys. Thank you.
Yeah.
So, okay, your group task is over. Okay. So, I have taken actually 3 to 4 GTs on this platform, and this GT I found to be the one of the most
Sir,
interesting.
your voice is cutting.
Sir, we are unable to hear you, sir.
Okay.
There is a problem
At the
with your
same
mic.
time, it was one of the most. Am I audible now properly?
No,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes.
Now it is, yes.
Yes.
Okay, fine. So I was telling you, I have taken 3 to 4 GTs on this platform, and I found this GT to be one of the most interesting. Okay, and at the same time, ऐसा भी फील हो रहा था कि आप सब बिल्कुल फ्रेशर हो जीटी के लिए, like you have not given any GT before, so it reflected like that. ठीक है? So this was my general feedback for the overall entire team. that your coordination was, I felt that it lacked up to the mark. Okay, I will be beginning on the individual presentation as well, but as a team, I am telling you that if you maintain like this, okay, I'm not pointing out any individual that it is his or her mistake, but if as a team you will be presenting like this, then there are high chances that you may suffer. So just try to cooperate among yourself. The first thing should be cooperation. Okay, so it is the time that you people can build your cooperation, so that at the first point of time it will not reflect ki you are lacking in the term of cooperation only. Okay, so is it clear? Like if someone else is also hearing, then they may feel ki what these guys are doing, these guys are just fighting with each other. Okay, fine. Am I audible now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes,
You
sir.
are
Yes.
audible. Yeah, fine, sir.
So
We
at
heard.
first, if you have any questions, then let me know.
सर सर अगर ग्रुप में सर कुछ मतलब ऐसे पॉइंट्स आते हैं जो सर आपको रिलेवेंट नहीं लगते हैं, तो सर उनके साथ कैसे डील करें सर?
Okay, I will
तो
tell
जैसे
this. I will
यस
tell
सर।
this. Any other question?
सर अगर ग्रुप पूरा डिविएट हो रहा है या क्वेश्चन से, या लाइक कुछ भी लाइक it's just deviating and diverging, then how to bring them back to the conversation, sir?
If the group is deviating, then it is your responsibility and the group's responsibility to come back to the straight point, not to deviate completely from the topic. So once
Like,
someone has started telling from some other point of view, then, and if you are able to realize that this guy is going in the wrong direction, then you can tell ki, yes, we could also think in this way, and so that you stick to your own topic only. Do not deviate from the topic too much. Okay.
yes.
सर एक चीज पूछनी थी, जैसे जैसे एक साथ बहुत सारे जब जने बोलते हैं तो उसमें बीच में घुसना चाहिए, उनके चुप होने का वेट करें?
This thing, this is the main thing that I noticed in this overall group. Okay, so see, you people are I don't know whether it is your first GT or second GT, but you should by practicing more and more GT,
Sir, again your voice is breaking, sir.
you should learn this habit.
सर यू आर नॉट ऑडिबल.
सर वॉइस नहीं आ रही,
At
वॉइस नहीं आ
that
रही।
point where you feel, I was telling, audible now properly?
यस
Am I
सर,
Yes,
audible
sir,
यस
now?
now you are audible.
Now is it audible?
यस सर।
Okay, sorry. Yeah. So I was telling, once you feel that the opponent or the person before you, not the opponent, the person before you is speaking less important things, the unnecessary things, then you can interrupt at that point. Okay, look for that point where the person is speaking less important thing than you. Okay, you already have taken your 5 minutes to prepare the key points. So just focus on those key points. So if you feel that the person concerned before you, whoever is speaking, is unnecessarily stretching the words, unnecessarily speaking, then you can interrupt at that point. Okay.
ओके
Shivansh,
सर।
what was your question? Can you please repeat once?
सर यही था सर कि अगर कोई टीम मेंबर से सर इलॉजिकल सर अगर पॉइंट दे रहा है, तो सर उससे कैसे डील करें?
It's better not to stretch too much on that point. Better you express your point in such a way that that point gets eliminated out of the discussion. So the irrelevancy should not be reflected in the team discussion. Okay.
ओके सर।
Yeah.
Sir, if in order to not allow it to be appearing as if someone's speaking, and to express our point, which is more important, which we feel how should we deal with that, sir? We are trying to interrupt them, but it feels like we are cutting the other person's speech, right?
No, I
So
said to interrupt, not to cut. Interruption and cutting is different. Okay, cutting is you are just moving against to the words of the speaker. Okay, and interrupting is like you are taking the direction of the your words in such a way that it is oriented towards the point of discussion, not away from the point of discussion. Okay, so do not cut directly. Okay, try to interrupt. Yes, we can also think of that way, and like these words, you can try to interrupt. ठीक है?
Okay.
You cannot
Yes.
say directly कि भाई तुमने ज्यादा बोल दिया, रुक जाओ, या just okay, we can now proceed for this. Okay, you cannot just directly from the speaker's point of view. Okay, just try to mold your answers, mold your words in such a way that it goes in the line of the speaker and converts towards your direction of point of view of speaking. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So now, if there is no other question, then I can start the one-on-one review.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So first, I would start with Raghuram.
Yes, sir.
So Raghuram, your start was good. Okay. And one thing I that noticed ki when you started, you already started to prioritize the order yourself. Okay. Instead of moving to the conclusion in the beginning, you should try to develop your words in such a way that it opens the discussion to most more of the people. Okay, so you should not prioritize. You should not come to the conclusion in the beginning itself. You should try to develop the points in the start that are a point of discussion for other members as well. Okay, and yeah, one thing that another thing that I noticed, you started focusing on time. It is clearly mentioned that the main challenge is to deliver the product in least time. Okay, but if you have to deliver the product in least time, it does not represent that you can compromise with the quality of the substance. Okay, so in any business, time is the main factor. You will be put under a lot of pressure to produce more and to give your output in the least possible time. But at the same time, you cannot compromise with either the cost or the cost of production or the quality. Okay, is this clear?
Yes. Yes, sir. But sir, I just want to ask that, like, we know that everything is important while doing the whole project.
Yes. Yes.
But it's about it's given that like how we prioritize the order, like how can we present that
Yes.
thing?
So now, yeah, I am telling the answer. Today morning also I asked this, molded that question in this way. So see, is this a multiple choice question? No.
No.
You can have a subjective answer as well. Okay. So like you told that all of these parameters are important. So you can express in such a way that yes, all of these parameters are equally important. Okay. So the extent that you are thinking is also good. Okay. And you can at last you can also conclude with this one if you feel that all these parameters are equally important. But as per my opinion, okay, so see what the exact answer to this question should be, in my opinion, that time, cost, and quality, these are equally important parameters. And as you know, safety comes first. Okay, so those whoever are compromising with industry on any cost. Okay, so safety comes first in any industrial practices. After that, whether work has to be done on time or not, whether work is profitable or not, but safety comes first. Safety is above all. Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay. So that was all about you, Raghuram. You are showing your good conversation skills. Okay, and
Yes.
you tried to start and end as well. Okay, I saw. But and you started to prioritize the order itself, but you always kept on focusing the priority order. You did not try to speak to keep your points against each of the priority order. Your only intention was to just finalize the priority order at first. Somewhere I feel.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Actually, I thought that I will give the points once we finalize it and why we want to finalize it
So
in that
you
way.
should also focus meanwhile on your time, na? That is also passing by. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So yes, this was all about you, Raghuram.
Yes. Sir,
Voice नहीं आ
your
रही.
voice is.
Any questions, Raghuram?
सर एक्चुअली हाँ लाइक अगर
So any questions
मैं
left with Raghuram?
यस सर एक्चुअली मैं अगर क्वेश्चन का हिसाब से जा रहा था इसलिए मैं प्रायोरिटाइज का इतना ज़्यादा ये दिया हूँ बिकॉज आई थॉट दैट आई विल गिव माई पॉइंट्स वंस वी गेट इन लाइक अगर मेरे को वो प्रायोरिटी ऑर्डर में अगर एक अपोजिशन आया कि ये प्रायोरिटी ऑर्डर ऐसा क्यों रखना है तो मैं सोचा मैं पॉइंट्स रखने के लिए पर वो क्वेश्चन ही नहीं आया सर वो प्रायोरिटी का ऑर्डर ही फाइनलाइज नहीं हुआ तो उसका वजह से क्वेश्चन ही नहीं आया तो मैं पॉइंट्स रख नहीं पाया तो
So
वैसी
that is
सिचुएशन में
yeah.
हाँ
So that is what you realized. Okay. So
यस सर
meanwhile, you should if you are given 5 minutes to think, then you
हम्म
could have your points ready with you to be put already to be put beforehand. Okay. It should not be like
यस
that you are prioritizing the order first and then coming with the point. Okay. Meanwhile, you can point. You have to discuss and then come to a conclusion. Not you have to conclude and then come to a discussion point. Okay.
यस सर यस सर
Yeah, fine. ठीक
या
है.
फाइन सर या
So
थैंक यू
okay. So now next one is Sri Vidya.
Yes, sir.
Next one is Sri Vidya. On the
Yes, sir.
quality aspect, okay, that was a good point. You started with that, okay, and you recognize the team importance. So you focused on the division of team and it groups according to their strength and area of expertise. So this is one of the most important parameter for a
Yes, sir.
maximum
And safety
efficiency.
also.
So this is one of the most important parameter to achieve the maximum output. Okay. So hello.
Yes,
Hello.
sir. Yes, sir.
So yes, I found ki you
Hello.
were able to explain your points very well. Okay. Just try to speak a little bit more. Okay. Try to speak a little bit more.
Okay,
What
sir.
the only thing that I felt lacked in your conversation, like you interrupted after the midway discussion. Okay. So you were silent entirely in the
Yes,
beginning.
sir. Like I was not understanding if it feels like I'm cutting someone and that will lead to the decrease in the points or something. So
Yes. That
I
comes
had to
by
take some
practice of more and
time.
more city.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I had to take some time on where to cut or interrupt. So that
Yes. Yes.
happened.
Okay. So
सर आई हैव ए
that
क्वेश्चन
comes
हियर
to
ओके
practice.
यस सॉरी
Raghuram, please wait. Please wait. Once I
या
finish the overall discussion, then I will come back to you again. Okay.
फाइन फाइन
So yeah, Srividya, next your conversation skills were good. Okay. And the only thing that I like found missing was your confidence in speaking in the start. Okay. So that comes by practicing more and more. Okay.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Okay. So any questions with you, Srividya?
No, sir. Only at this point I had like when to interrupt or when to start speaking when there is a lot of dominance from the other team members. So
Yes.
that I got
So
it
I
now.
told you that whenever
Yeah.
you
Yes.
feel that the opponent is unnecessarily speaking or unnecessarily stretching his or her words, you can interrupt at that point.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So two candidates are done. Next one is Saurav.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So Saurav, I like the point, the way you expressed and focused on the team composition. So being any work which will be done in a team will yield good results. That is a good point. Okay. And you also focus on the reputation of the company. So any company who does the business, so does for the reputation to for sustaining in a longer term. Okay. So you added to these two
Sir, you are
points
not audible.
were very good points. Okay. So what is the issue with my internet today? Uh, okay.
Yes, sir.
Am I audible now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now you are audible.
Hmm. So these 2 points I really like which you raised. Okay. But sort of meanwhile, I would say ki you should try to speak elaborate more. Okay. So
Okay, sir.
you are
Sir, again it's
5
lagging.
minutes completely to think. So keep your points ready and put your views so that you are able to express yourself. Okay, Saurav,
Okay, sir.
is it
Okay, sir.
clear now?
Sir, actually, I am disconnected right
Hello,
in
Saurav.
between discussion.
Hello,
Yes, sir. I
Saurav.
am. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I
Yeah,
am
hello,
audible.
Saurav. Clear now?
Actually, sir, I am
Ah,
disconnected while discussion. Right. So that's why I am not able to that much put my point. This is
okay,
a
okay.
network lagging issue. So that's why. Hello.
Yes, that is what I felt. That is what I felt. You were a little bit absent from the discussion. Okay,
Okay, sir.
so just to practice a little bit more. Okay, yeah,
Okay.
good, Saurabh. Next, I will come with Arjun.
Yes, sir.
So Arjun, okay, so at first you tried to express yourself in a good way, okay, better than in the morning, okay, especially in the morning you were feeling quite nervous, kind of thing. So here at this point of time you felt better, you will able to express yourself in a better way, okay, and you took the initiative to conclude it, okay. So that was also good, and just focus on cooperation among your team members as okay. The cooperation among your team members was lacking in this to some extent, which I felt here. Okay, rest
Yes.
your conversation skills are good, okay. You can definitely do well. Try understanding the problem statement, make your key points ready, and express your points in a proper or oriented way. Okay, okay, Arjun, any questions?
Yes, sir. नहीं बस.
Okay, fine. Next is Sankshet.
Yes, sir.
Sankshet, you showed the few most important points that I liked was at first the identification of the raw materials and the availability and planning purpose. So you tried to think like a manager. Okay, this is the skill that I was looking. Okay, and one point where I felt you lagged was who told you that machines can be used? Like, why did you assume such things? Do you expect the handicraft work to be done in the early stage to finish the project in the restricted deadlines? Is it
नो
so?
सर, ऐसा नहीं सर, बस सामने वाले पर्सन ने ये बोला था हाई मशीनरी, और क्वेश्चन में ये लिखा हुआ नहीं था, तो मुझको ये बताया गया था कि क्वेश्चन पे स्टिक करना है पीटी
Yes,
के समय.
you have to stick to the questions, but you are not free to assume unnecessary things. So this was one of the unnecessary point that I like to focus here. Okay, so machines can be used, it cannot be assumed in such a way. Already the
Yes, sir.
industries are big, and which industry do you find key production of this kind of beds and all in a strict deadlines is expected to be done without use of machinery? Okay, so think in a you are able to think, that's a good point, but don't think in an unnecessary oriented direction. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So the rest you also focused the team division into groups accordingly. So those points I like very much. Uh, so you tried to analyze it from the manager point of view actually. Okay. So that was very good, and focus on important things. Once again, I'm telling you. So that's all
Yes,
about
sir.
you, Sankshay. Okay. Now next is Venkateshwaran.
Yes, sir. Hello.
Huh.
Hi. Yes, sir.
Yes,
Hello.
Venkateshwaran. So yeah, am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes.
That I noticed. You focused on the bulk point that I liked. So always I suggest whenever you are given the 5 minutes to note down the key points. So these key points should be noted by you. Okay, and it was one of the
Sir, your voice is getting cut, sir.
so hello, am I audible now?
Can you
Hello,
like
Venkatesh.
repeat, sir?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you tried to focus on the bulk item and the discount. This was one of the good point that you raised. Okay, and you also
Yes, sir.
focused on the safety prospects. That was also very good. Okay, but I felt the lack of
Okay, sir.
confidence
Sir, once again, you're not audible, sir.
in you while speaking. You were not able to explain yourself. What I felt only.
Hello.
Can some other person please confirm if I am not able, audible to anyone?
Sir, you are
Sir,
audible now.
So
sir,
Sir,
now
your
you're
voice is
not
breaking
audible, sir.
again.
like one point which I felt ki
Hello.
okay, is it proper now? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Can you please repeat, sir? You got
Yes,
cut,
yes,
sir,
yes.
in between.
Is that audible now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes. Okay. So your points on bulk item and discount was very good. Then your points focusing on the safety was also good. Okay. The
Yes, sir.
one point that I felt ki that was unnecessary was you focused on you mentioned a term the safety of product. So what do you mean by safety of product during the production? But what is mean by safety of product? So
Sir,
this was one of one I
sir,
think
what I meant was like the
you
ergonomic design and no
tell tell.
sharp edges and all, sir. That's what I intended to say.
Okay. ठीक है ठीक है
Uh,
ठीक है. So be
the
more confident
ergonomic
while
design, that's
speaking.
what.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Then you
Sir,
will
I
be
couldn't.
able to express yourself in a
Okay,
proper
sir.
way.
Sure, sir. Hello.
ठीक है. Fine, Venkateshwan. Do you have any questions?
Yes, sir. Suppose like we are trying to
हाँ,
speak.
fine.
Everyone's trying to
Do
speak.
you have any
Hello.
questions?
Yes, sir. I do have one question actually. Sir, can you hear me?
Yes, yes, yes.
Sir, like we are all trying to speak, sir.
Tell.
So at
Yes,
some
yes, I'm
point of
able to hear
time,
you.
like we have to get your point through, right, to the others. But what like when 2 or 3 people are speaking at the same time, it's kind of
Yes.
difficult. So what to do?
So instead of creating chaos, okay, instead of creating chaos, yeah, I'm telling you, instead of creating chaos, you should be able to cooperate with each other, okay. Instead of everyone just raising their voice at the same point, just one by one, if you are telling, then it shows a proper team coordination, and that is what I told. Instead of creating chaos, you should cooperate among yourself. You should discuss among yourself, not try to cut and not try to interrupt unnecessarily by some other one is speaking. Okay?
Sir, yes, sir. Like suppose this cooperation didn't occur. Okay. So
Okay.
how will the proceedings be like?
Then the panel members are seeing ki how much input is given from
Sir, can you please come again,
okay,
sir?
how much valid points are given from your side. They
Okay,
will
sir.
analyze you based on that.
Okay,
Then the panel members will see, they will be able to realize ki how much inputs you are giving, how much valid points you are giving. Okay. So they will analyze your performance based on that. Okay.
Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yaduraj.
Yes, sir.
Yaduraj also focused on two most important things. One of the very much common thing was the team coordination, and second was one point which I liked was the daily report and analyzing the workers' progress. Okay, so it is a routine thing that is necessary while execution of the project.
Yes, sir.
So analysis of the thing properly is a good option to like sustain a project and keep meeting the deadlines. Okay. So you explained these 2 points in a very good way. I like that point. Okay. And try to speak a little bit more. I felt that somewhere you were also lacking some confidence while speaking. Okay. So be confident while speaking. Your points were very good and valid. Be little bit confident while speaking. Okay.
Yes, sir. We'll try.
Yeah. Fine. So I think all of you are done.
No, sir.
I know Shivansh is missing.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. The reason why I missed you is you try to listen to others.
सर मैं पॉइंट्स नोट कर रहा
So
था सर
Shivansh, I
पहले.
want to tell you.
Yes, sir.
I try. I'm just telling you, Shivansh. You explained a few very good points like identification of resources and raw materials, which is the necessity during the construction, during the execution of the project. Okay, but
Yes, sir.
so you are also focused on one important point that they are not the they're not taking the first prize, they're already the existing market players. So these points were very good. Okay, but my only concern is towards you,
सर
that you
आवाज
try
नहीं
to
आ रही.
listen to others.
Yes,
My
sir.
only concern towards you is you try to listen to others. You don't listen to others, you just keep on speaking. Okay, this is one of the habit that I noticed. Okay, so once
Okay,
you
sir.
start listening to others, you can also interpret their points. You can also add or subtract from their points as well. You can also mold their points. Okay, your points are definitely good, but try listening to others points so that it shows cooperation as well. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Sure.
Yeah, so this was all about you Shivansh. Okay, fine.
Yes. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. So group 1 done.
सर एक डाउट था.
हाँ, tell.
सर जैसे इस टास्क में हमको प्रायोरिटाइज करना था, तो इसको कैसे अगर करें सही से, तो डायरेक्टली जब बोलना शुरू करो सारे पॉइंट प्रायोरिटाइज कर दे, या फिर बारी बारी जैसे मैंने एक पॉइंट बोला फिर बाकी उससे एक एक पॉइंट बोल के सब कंसेंसस बना के करें?
See, you at the first approach should be ki you all should keep your points, and the conclusion should be in such a way that your points are prioritized. Okay, so the main task that you have to do should be done at the last. Okay, you try to focus on the meanwhile you are free to note each and every point. So once you see that this point is very good, so based on this point my priority will be this, so you can meanwhile note down that point and keep on focusing the other points as well. Okay, so try to prioritize the points in such a way that you are able to discuss more during the discussion time and come to the conclusion at the end. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Raghuram, you were also trying to speak something. Hello.
Sir, it was clarified.
But
Fine.
Okay.
actually, I want to ask something.
Sir,
So, how to prioritize these four orders as per your concern? Means what is the best way to prioritize these four orders?
Yes. Who is asking this question?
Saurabh sir.
Okay, Saurabh. So as I mentioned in the beginning, see, you are given you're not given a multiple choice question. You are free to analyze in a subjective way. Your subjective approach will matter here. Okay. So in my opinion, the cost, time, and quality are the three parameters that need to be taken care simultaneously. And safety comes above all these parameters. So if you see a Venn diagram, these cost, quality, and time will be like crossing each other. Okay, and above all, safety is the universal parameter that needs to be followed. Okay.
सर
Okay, sir.
मेरा
Sir,
भी
I have a
क्वेश्चन था सर.
question, sir.
हाँ, tell.
सर जैसे सर आज के जीटी में सर दो पार्ट थे सर. बेसिकली सर completion of the project, and second था सर प्रायोरिटाइजेशन सर. बट सर होल डिस्कशन सर शिफ्ट हो गया सर चीजों को प्रायोरिटाइज करने के लिए सर. कंप्लीशन ऑफ द प्रोजेक्ट पे सर उतना ध्यान नहीं गया. तो सर ऐसे अगर रियल जीटी में आता है तो सर किस पे फोकस करें सर? चीजों को
See,
प्रायोरिटाइज करने में या
yes,
सर
I understand.
प्रोजेक्ट को कंप्लीट करने में सर?
Project को complete करना is not the task that you are given here. You are not given the task to complete the project. You are given the task to prioritize the order
Prioritize.
that will be followed during the execution of the project. Okay.
Okay sir, got it.
So understand the problem statement properly. Okay, the first 5
Okay,
minutes should be you should be able to understand the problem statement carefully. That is the thing, you should not deviate from the topic of discussion. Okay, clear?
Okay sir. Okay sir.
Yes.
सर आई हैव अ क्वेश्चन.
Yes, tell.
सर जीटी के टाइम पे जब मैं इंटरप्ट कर रहा था या लोगों को अपनी तरफ सुनने के लिए कर रहा था, बात करने के लिए, तो मैंने नाम का इस्तेमाल करा हुआ कि शिवांश, रघुराम या एनीथिंग. तो
हाँ.
रियल जीटी के थ्रू टाइम पे मुझको फेलो पार्टिसिपेंट, माय फ्रेंड ऐसे एड्रेस करना चाहिए, या मैं डायरेक्ट नाम के थ्रू एड्रेस कर सकता हूँ किसी को भी?
You will not be knowing the name of every group member who will be there besides you. Okay, so you don't know the names, and you cannot address someone while taking your name or by taking the friend. So you just have to like my friend has spoken this one, so it is a good point, like he or she has spoken this, so I also agree with him. Not instead of taking the names, you can tell that yes, agreeing with him, I can also add my point like this. Okay.
Like pointing hand and looking towards the person
Yes,
and agreeing with
pointing.
them.
Yeah, you will be free to express your words through your hands movement as
Yes,
well.
yes,
So that will be a good point. Okay.
yes.
Sir, can we express a point with the help of case number that allocated to all the members
Chess
rather than
number.
we
I don't think chess number was allocated in HPCL group discussion. Uh, I don't
so sir
remember
while
exactly.
while concluding how to conclude the discussion means for every point we should be covering that conclusion. So how to do that?
See, once a person has concluded, okay, you should either agree to him or add to his points, but you should not cut the final conclusion that you have already made. Okay.
Okay.
This also happened during my GT. I will be telling you the structure of my GT. Our group discussion took place only for 10 to 11 minutes. Because in 15 to 16 minutes, we came out of the entire conference room. 5 minutes for discussion and 10 to 11 minutes only for GT. Because what happened, one of our team members concluded in midway. Okay. And so once he concluded, so we cannot just try to tell ki no, we are not agreeing with his conclusion. We can either add to his points or just agree with his points. Okay. So that is a good practice to be followed. Okay.
Okay.
So any other question?
Sir, even in the actual GT, they will tell us the time when we have to conclude it. Like now you can start concluding it, or like
Yes.
last 2 minutes, 1 minute. Yeah. Okay.
No, last 2 minutes, 1 minute. See, two indicators will necessarily be given. One after the 5 minutes, like you can start discussion. This point will be given, and like one or before the conclusion, they also notify you 1 or 2 minutes before. So they tell you, yeah, you can conclude now. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
So any other questions?
Sir, as you told that I have to speak more and increase my participation. So apart from this, sir, what else are the areas that you think I need to improve? Sir, this is my first GD, so that's why, sir, I'm curious to
Yes.
know.
So see, this is your first group task. So you have seen how your team members are doing. Okay, you should increase your level of confidence while speaking. Okay, so your words should reflect the confidence. You should not feel hesitated that my words will be cut by some other person. Whatever you speak, you should speak very honestly and very confidently. Yes, that is the point that I have raised. It means ki this has some weightage, and everyone
Yes.
will consider my point. Okay, so try to focus on those points. Try to, in the first 5 minutes that are given to you, that are the most important 5 minutes. You shape your entire group discussion in those 5 minutes by noting down the key points, because they will be the main point of discussion for you, individual you, during the entire discussion. If you feel the sum of the point from your key points is not being discussed, then you can raise the point there. Okay.
Sir, I want to ask something. Actually, this is a group task statement given to us. We should be prioritized the order. Actually, in a case study, there is a 1.5 pages given to us. So, what are differences? Means now actually GT is going on. So mechanical student is going the GT. So it's a 1.5 page case study, or this is a problem statement like that?
See,
Which
in
type
the
of
actual scenario, uh, you try to understand the problem statement. Once you understand the problem statement, it will, whether it will be 1.5 page or 2 page problem, that will not matter. Okay. So I was also given a 1 page problem statement to read and then make a key points based on that. Okay. So think in such a way that the more content will be given to you, the more you will be able to explain your points properly. Okay. So if you are given 1.5 page to understand, then different points can arise from your group discussion. So then there is nothing to worry about points like ये point कहाँ से आएगा, कहाँ से सोचे. Already the 1.5 page content will be sufficient to mold your answers in such a way that you are able to come up with genuine good points.
Okay.
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 So meanwhile, I could see some faces still focusing on their phones while the discussion is going on. Okay, so my camera is off, but I am seeing that you people are like feeling कि just आपका group discussion हो गया तो like instead की बाकी का सुनने से better है कि phone चलाने लगे. So ये सब पे थोड़ा ध्यान दो कि अगर हम किसी एक का भी review दे रहे हैं तो हम उसको क्या बोल रहे हैं उस पे आप focus करो कि उसमें क्या demerit था, वो demerit आप में है कि नहीं, उस पे उसको क्या points of recommendation मिले हैं, उस पे भी आप focus करो. ठीक है, utilize your time in such a way, especially to Arjun. ठीक है?
Yes, sorry sir.
Okay, that happens, but these are the only minutes that you are spending for your group task. ठीक है? So keep on be strict. And I think I missed your interview during the morning, or some other candidate was there in between. It was you or okay, Sankshet. I missed your interview, na? ठीक है. I will take on some other time. Or I will continue that later on. Okay. ठीक है. If there is no any other question, then I can conclude the session.
Yes, sir.
Jayesh, is it fine now? Okay, he is not there. So you 8 people can leave the discussion now. Is the next group ready? Group number 2. You 8
Thank
people
you,
can.
sir.
Thanks. You can leave the session now. The next 8 people can please type their names in the chat box.
Sir, shall I be there? Can I be here to just
Yes,
observe it?
you can be here. You can be here if you want. Then you can be here. But at first,
Yes.
let me see if there are 8 people at least to so that second group discussion can go on. Okay, so see, I am seeing that only 5 to 6 candidates are here, and combined with my poor internet connectivity connection, so I can plan a group another session of group task later. Okay, I will inform in advance. So that was all for today. Thank you.